All right, guys, we're at the Turkey Hill Graveyard here, established November 18th, 1771, Merrimack, New Hampshire. This is actually very close to where I live. It's basically walking distance, but look at this post. We just did a video on this post. Look at all that pattern. Look at it. Look at the pattern. But anyways, I digress. We're here. We're gonna take a look at this place. We're in New England, and the narrative runs extra deep up here because of its quote-unquote history. So before we even get in there, I'm gonna show you this over here. And naturally, there's the remnants of a massive wall right here. These stones are all over, and they never move them because it's probably too much work, and or they're fused to what's below them. So anyways, all right, let's take a look. Never in my life have I been in here. I was pretty much raised in this town and never been in here. Let's take a look. I have not gone in, so we're gonna go in together. Definitely some old stuff in here, supposedly. Oh, what do we got? Right away, first thing we see. Yahtzee. Compass and square. All right, I had some people in the comments saying they can't read them, so I will read some of these, if I can. J.A. Barron died October 16th, 1847, aged 27 years. Buried here at his request. You know, it's so weird, is reading it in person is difficult, but reading it off my screen is a little bit easier. Really weird. But yeah, right away, compass and square, number one. And then we got, it's just chilling in this massive thing here, which has all the usual suspects. I didn't bring my magnet. Metal, joining them together on all the corners. It's there. What else do we got? What other usual suspects can we find? Oh, everywhere. Bingo, 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 bingo. And then where do they go? They kind of just disappear. Why? Because they're rolling into the X Factor. Let's do it again. Very prominent, very prominent. Starting to fade away, starting to fade away, and now they're gone. It's starting to dissolve into the X Factor. All right, but here we go. We've got more metal. Very heavy duty metal too. Very heavy duty. But all right, let's keep going. What's the other very first stone here? All right. Died in 1853. Very white headstone. It's that weird material. It's crystallized. It's strange because behind this name there's like a texture. It's weird. Pretty good chiseling work though, don't you think? Better than I can do. All right, what else we got? There's a lot to be found in here. And I don't have too much time. It's the 4th of July, so let's take a look. All right. We got the Pratts here. And they're late 1800s, 1858, 1877, 1879. These are all crystallized, white. Very, very, very good chiseling. I can't read that. Something God from whom all blessings flow. Praise God from whom all blessings flow. Crystallized. These white ones are crystallized. Let's get these little guys here with them. They say anything? Okay, here's a good example. These three little guys are obviously the same thing, but they look different. What happened to this one? It looks like a rock now. Interesting. Anyways, there is stuff written on these. These are very small. They're like 12 inches by 8 inches. They're little. Also crystallized. I don't know what they say, but MJH. Interesting, that third one though has turned to stone. They were the same thing. It's all crystallized. 1848, 1855, Mary Jane. Mary Jane. Really damaged. Very, very damaged. Very damaged. Looks like it was tried to repair with some kind of hydraulic cement or something. Somebody came here and tried to patch this. $1858. These things are, I mean, how did they make these? No electricity, no diamond technology. So you're telling me these were hammer and chisel? I call BS. Interesting rock wall all the way around. This one's pretty cool. What is going on there? What's going on there? But, all right, let's see. All right, we're done this whole side here. All late 1800s. This one supposedly looks crystallized, the headstone, and the bottom is granite or whatever. What do we got over here? This is kind of weird. Sounds pretty hollow. All right, yeah, very interesting stone wall. I'm sure you could study the wall, just that, do a whole video on it. But, all right, let's see, real quick. I have these strange, they look like the top of obelisks. They probably are. All right, it's all late 1800s, early 1900s apparently. They really like to push that narrative. But this is, I mean, this is no joke. This thing's solid. This thing is a foot deep. And he's got all 4 obelisk tops around that. There we go. Longa. 1908. Just magnificent carving abilities on every level. Very, very nice. I don't know what GAR is. Oh, there we go. There's the links. That's the, oh no, I can't remember now. I'll think of it. That's another secret society. I can't think of it. All right, so we get a couple of symbols. We got compasses and squares and chain links. All right, these ones look real messed up. What we got here? What do we got here? Is this the front or the back? Oh yeah, naturally they put, so these ones are facing the stone wall, I guess. What do they say here? These ones are hard to see. These looks, oh, they're really dark. It's hard to see it. 1827. It's too dark. But yeah, it's weird. They're facing the wall. That's strange. Yeah, 1826. All kinds of detail in these. I know it's dark, but a lot of detail. A lot of detail for the early 1800s. Another one facing the wrong way. Same thing. $18.25. Unreal. Yeah, these ones are all facing the back. Very weird. $18.25. This one has this 4 granite posts with the chains around this one. $18.29. Crystallized. We know what the posts are. You know what they are. Yes, we do. We sure do. This metal looks maybe original. The hook looks original. Oh, who knows? Look at this chain. Who knows? Oh, everywhere you look. I mean, it's just never ending. It never ends. It never ends. All right. Here we go. 1825. They all seem to have this vase looking thing with, it looks like a weeping willow tree to me. This one's broken. Oh, look what we got. Look what we got. Yahtzee. Oops. Oh no. What are those doing here? What are those doing here? Huh? Yeah. Look. Yeah. Score. Nice to see it because we know what they all are. In the back of this, all kinds of nonsense going on here. That's the back. Weird. Yeah, that's cool to see this though. What's up now? Different colors too. Awesome. All right. These ones are all just real old. More of those vases and sort of that tree or leaf looking thing. 1820. 1820. Yeah, like I said, the narrative runs very deep up here in New England. Very deep. Like even all these little ones got little stuff on them. Just a 2. 1, 2. But it looks like, oh yeah, see? There's an S, and then it's just kind of nothing, and then there's this 2. So something's going on here. All right, what else we got? I could be here forever. My God. Look at these granite posts. Obviously, they're framing out, and they're starting to expand. We know what they are. Same pattern here. Old. Very, very old, supposedly. I mean, we could look at these all day. Let's just go look at the weird ones. I mean, look at the detail. Look at the detail in this. 1846. Look at the detail. I mean, look at the detail. Who is doing this? There's that weeping willow tree again. Look at the detail. It's insane. I mean, the letters and numbers are perfect, all of them. Too perfect. In fact, too perfect. And there's the back. Like, the front is this perfect carving, and the back is this janky mess right here. Janky mess. 1826. Very damaged. Very damaged. Very damaged, but still incredible detail underneath the damage. Incredible damage. Weird color. It's like green and gold colored. I mean, look at the columns on the side. I mean, all kinds of detail. 1826. No problem. No problem. Oh, what do we got here? What do we got here? Oh. All right. It is possible that they put these bricks here because the headstones are down. And that may have been what happened at the other one. It probably is what happened. So I take that brick discovery back. I think. Nah, so just real old, everything, everywhere. I mean, yeah, for sure. It looks like they came through here. And put these bricks here. All right, fair enough. I mean, I don't even know where to go. It's just an overwhelming amount of craziness. Here's our buddy that we saw in Derry. Here's our friend. Oh, 1791. So it seems like in the late 1700s, that's where we see this guy. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. 1791? Get out of here. Yes. Here's again. Very popular. Very popular. 1782. Everything in the 1700s seems to have this guy. Who is this guy? Who is this? Gotta be somebody. 1828. Crazy detail. Crazy detail. Start getting into the 1800s and our friend disappears and it becomes this urn or whatever that thing is in the weeping willow tree. That seems to be what takes over. The edge of this thing is like got lines on it. Weird. And then the back, per usual, is a disaster. Disaster. All right. I could spend all day here. We're just gonna have to find the really cool ones. $17.83. Crazy. Yeah, he's on everything in the 1700s. Oh, he's got hair in this one. 1789. He's damaged here. Yeah, I mean, crazy. We got another one boxed in. Looks like original metal to me. Looks like original metal to me. Boxed in. Here's our friend again. Remember death. Is that death? Is that supposed to be death? Is it? That's interesting. Remember death. All right. This one's falling into the ground, being swallowed up. Yeah, the backs of these are all just a disaster, all of them. Definitely got some horizontal patterning to them, though, I must say. Just saying. We know what they are anyways. We know. We know. All right, let's go to this giant one here. We're in the 1800s, and like I said, seems like our friend kind of disappears at the end of the 1700s and we start seeing this in the 1800s. That's the pattern I'm seeing right now. Yep, that right there is some transitioning. Just saying. Just saying. That's process taking place. We know what it is. We know what it is. Yes, we do. To quote Pants, yes, we do. We do. These things could be studied, just the back of them. There's a lot going on there. There sure is. Anyways, got a little obelisk back here. (1804). Incredible detail. Incredible detail. Incredible. All right, let's go look at the obelisk. Look at all the nonsense in the back. Look at it all. Oh, yeah, we know what's going on there. Yep. Transitioning. I'm more interested in the backs of these things. Look at all the lines. Crazy. All right, look at this obelisk. 1860. There's always an obelisk. These ones are busted. And you have this pathway, which has these granite things, which we know all about. We know all about them. Metal, all kinds of metal everywhere. Metal hooks. We got our square bolts right there. More metal, all original. It's all so obvious. I think we're going to be done inside the cemetery for now. But look at this thing. I noticed this on the way in. So you have this thing. I don't know if you saw it on the way Oh, there's the back side of it. It's something. When you come over to this side, I thought this was interesting, but it's just to hold the wreath up. But you have this, but if you look real close, it's definitely carved something. It's just sort of dissolved. It's there, it's there. Just sort of dissolved. Now, how could that happen? Anybody have any idea? Yeah, interesting place. I made a way longer video than I thought. I could have spent more time in there. But yeah, here's the other sign. Look at this, 1746. This is all original, for sure. But we got these things. Yeah. Site of the first church and townhouse in Merrimack, New Hampshire, erected 1756, burned 1898. This granite marker is the original door stone erected by the town of Merrimack, 1934. Stop it. Look at this thing. Interesting color. We know, and I love this. There's my flower. There's the flower. There's the flower. We know what it is. All of it. All right. Another one here. Look at these stories they come up with. Jeez. Reuben Cummings, Merrimack's only casualty of the American Revolutionary War. At age 14, enlisted as Minuteman, fought at Battle of Bunker Hill, 1775, promoted to drummer. At age 15, he died and was buried in the area of Fort Ticonderoga. Sure. And then this, just to cap it off, just more nonsense. Look at this guillotine or guillotine, or I guess it's not a guillotine, it's something you'd see in an Old West movie where they put their hands in the side and their head in the middle. Just stop. Just stop it. Will you? Just stop. Just stop. They can't even build this thing right. Look at this. Donkeys. All right, I guess that's about it. And our plaquage. I'm not going to read it, but you can. All right, I guess that's it. We're actually very, very, very close to the water tower video I did. Like about 1/8 of a mile. It's right across the street, really. All kinds of action in this side of town. A lot going on. So, all right. Thanks to whoever stuck out a 30-minute video with me. I don't know who did, but that's the Merrimack Graveyard, established 17 blah 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 that year. So this is what it looks like in 2024. So I guess I'm gonna go eat some hot dogs and hamburgers. It's July 4th, and I'll see everyone on the next video. Later.